Ready? So we're gonna see how to make black dosa with eggs. I know you all know how to make the batter for dosa, but so I'm not gonna go on that and explain that to you. But already got the batter made. It's a black urad dal, or the Bengal gram, or the black dal, lentil. 1:2.5 of Sona Masuri brown rice. So it's all made into a paste, and keep it thick. You don't have to add water to it. And another thing is, start with a plate. No, don't heat the plate. Keep it cold. Just rinse it, and then add exactly 1 cup, 1 ladle full. Looks small, but you can flatten this one and make it really good. If you see you can see the specks of the black lentil husk. So that's the black dosa for you. And brown rice and white onions made by brown people for everybody. So start off at the center. I haven't turned the flame on yet because I'm not ready for that yet. So this is the setup. Just the setup for the dosa. So we get the thin dosa and still have it taste really good. I'm throwing serrano green pepper, very thinly chopped. It's very, very hot pepper. Then I throw white onions. So I haven't turned on the flame yet, still setting it up. Then and turn the flame on to medium. Do this one and add some olive oil around. Go really fast. A little bit on top. Then while it goes in a little less than medium, I'm going to have some egg whites, because that's what I eat. And take 1 egg. So and keep it ready. So you all know how to separate egg whites. I don't have to tell you how it is. Once you get used to it, it's easy. So 1 or 2 eggs, how much ever you want. I'm going to demonstrate with 1 egg today. And beat the egg so that when I pour into it, it's evenly all there. So let it cook for a little bit. And when it is cooked a little bit, probably a couple of minutes, and it's dried up right here, the onions are still there, but the egg white I'm going to pour on top. You can add more eggs if you want. So I quickly send the egg all across so that it catches all the onions. But and once it stops flowing, you can stop. Since the edges are thicker, you can make sure that the eggs don't go over. You know, I don't like that. So then I'm going to throw freshly chopped pepper and cumin seeds on top for a little more heat. You know, all these brown people eat a lot of heat. So do I. And some salt to taste. I like salt in my omelette. A little bit. Let it cook. A little bit more. You don't have to add any more oil. Wait for the edges of the dosa to pop up. Then you can use your thing to open it up. You don't have to push it up. It'll come out by itself. And wait for it to cook. And probably another couple of minutes it should be ready. Then you can cook the other side and roll it up and eat it with your favorite accompaniment. So it's popping out a little bit, and you don't have to do that. You can wait for it to pop up and then push it on the edges. So make sure the flame is good, and you can throw in some chopped cilantro if you want on top. The cilantro is just for the color. I don't see any flavor in the ones in the American grocery stores. The serrano pepper is for the heat for sure. The onions, you don't add any color, but the texture is good. And the overall feeling that you made all these things and make it taste good, it's priceless. Everything else is MasterCard. So it's coming up. So just for the, usually I push it up, make sure it's not sticking anywhere. And then I do a flip, make sure it's moving. And I do a flip like that. And then if it doesn't come out like what I intended to, I use my hand and move it into place. So it's very thin, so it's very fragile, and then it may not work the way it should, but the taste is not going to matter because you made it with all your chef qualities. So the concentric dosa batter and egg gives it a good look. Once you get used to it, I think you'll get it in a round shape. But think about it. It doesn't have to look good. You're not presenting to anybody else. You're eating it. It's for you. So you don't need for it to look great. Yes. So, and I get ready for a plate. Probably 2 minutes over here. And I already have the infamous gunpowder and oil in my plate. So once this cooks, one more side, this one, I'll roll it up one more time, and then I present it over here. It's what started off with as a black gram and brown rice comes to a brown dosa with eggs. Have a good breakfast, and I'll catch you later.